What's up, guys? Welcome back to the shop. I'm Greg from Masterson's Car Care, and today we're back with our BMW 5 Series project. Now, if you've been following these videos on our YouTube channel, we bought this used car at a car dealership, and then we detailed it from start to finish. This thing has over 100,000 miles on the clock, so we wanted to show you what buying a car with 100,000 miles is like. So if you want to see what buying a 100,000 mile car is exactly like, picking it up, seeing all the defects, and fixing the whole car and cleaning it up, remember, subscribe to this YouTube channel and click that like button. Give us a like, and also click that notification bell to make sure that you get the newest notifications from our YouTube channel for the best videos on auto detailing on the web. Now, on our E60 Project car, the window trim looks like absolute garbage because the sun has completely rotted away all of the rubber. Now, if you check out this footage right here, the window trim looks horrible. And we've noticed this when we're washing the car. As we're washing the car, pieces of like rubber trim are falling off, and that's because the sun has completely rotted away this trim. Now, on the trim left, or on the seal, there's only the metal backing left on the trim. All the rubber's completely fallen off, and it really kills the look of the car. So one of the things I wanted to fix on this car was the window trim. So I got a new BMW OEM window trim for this car, and I'm going to show you guys how to swap it out today, because even this one, if you look at it, the rubber on this thing is new. It's fresh, it's black, it looks amazing, and it's soft, and it seals compared to the other one. Check this one out. It just looks nasty with all of the trim just rotted away and the metal left behind. So let's show you exactly how to replace this window trim today so your car can look amazing. Now, this will work on many different cars, but this is going to be exactly how to do this on the BMW. So the way we're going to do this is I'm going to first use one of our plastic tools. I recommend to purchase one of these. You can go pick these up at the hardware store or any type of auto parts store. This tool is actually to pop off the window trim, and it actually is plastic. That way I don't hurt the painted surface. Now, I can't stress this enough. Do not use a screwdriver to pry off your window trim, because the screwdriver is going to scratch the paint, and if it goes down to the metal, you're going to create a rust spot. But this product right here, this is like an abrasion resistant plastic. It's designed for this job. You can pick these up online. So I'm going to use this to pop off the window trim. So come over and let's go ahead and pop off the window trim. So for the window trim, I like to start at the top. As you can see, this one is like pretty much falling off. Look at that, okay? It's completely degraded and it's nasty. Look, it's even like falling off on here. So what I want to do is first pop this off, and I'm going to try to get as much as I can off. There we go. And I'm actually going to go set this down on the ground so we have a little bit more room. There we go. And on this trim, let's actually open up the trunk. And if you notice on this vehicle, the trim is actually two parts. By using this as an example, we know what the new part looks like. This is the new part. And so it's one piece here and then one piece at the bottom. Now on this car, the bottom piece is covered by the trunk, so we really don't need to worry about replacing that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to try and just pop that back. So I just pop that back a little bit, because this trim right here, this is where the trim meets actually. So I want to just pop it off down here. And then once it's off down here, I'm just going to try and remove it all the way out. Look how brittle this is. If you guys can go in close, I'm going to take my sunglasses off for this because this looks gross. Look how brittle this is. Like, the plastic is just falling apart. You know, look, it just peels off. It's horrible. And that's because the sun has degraded it. A lot of people ask me what the biggest natural factor in destroying cars. It's the sun. 100% the sun. People ask me if the rain is worse, if the snow is worse. No, it's the sun. Cars sit out inside in the sun and they get destroyed like this trim did. So I got that off. I'm going to close the trunk. In this job, I'm probably going to open the trunk a bunch of times, but look, it just broke. So this is the trim. Look, it just is completely degraded, and you can see it's just rotted away. So let's throw that away. Now, what I want to do is come in close. I want to get all this junk out. You see all this? This is the plastic, right? I need to get that out of the channel for the new trim to go in. Look at this. This is ridiculous, man. Okay, that's why I like this tool right here, because this tool is angled. Check this out, and I can like scrape out all of the old rubber, because I need to get all that rubber out for my new window seal to stick in place. Wow, look at this. It's crumpling. crumbling crazy. Okay, if you guys notice, this car is filthy dirty. It's been sitting outside our shop for a few days, but we're actually gonna give it a wash later today. And I didn't wanna clean the window because we're doing this job. So I'm gonna clean the window right before we put the new seal on. So, you know, all this edge right here, it's all clean. Like this edge right here is gross. There's like old, like melted plastic on here. So I wanna get that all off before we put the new seal on. And now let's move on to the top. What you want to do is you don't want to pry on the glass hard because this glass is tempered. It's like under tension. You don't want to actually crack the glass. So just be really careful when you're doing this job. It would suck. I don't want to like jinx myself and bink, like the whole glass cracks. Because if it cracks, the whole thing's going to crack. There we go. I got it. Look at that. I did this in the hot sun today, so it's a little bit more pliable. There we go. Look at that. Came off in kind of one piece, but this is what I mean. Look at this. It's like falling apart, okay? Yeah, when you have a car with 100,000 miles, this car's 2007, so it's kind of old, but this is what you'll get when you have a car that's this old, over 10 years old. You'll start to have parts degrade from the sun, so if you can, use a car cover. This thing, look, I don't want to mess this up. It's just like this piece is popping off. So be really careful. I love this plastic piece though. It's this tool. It's great. It's awesome. Great investment. This tool cost me like $1 at the store. Okay. We're gonna open the trunk again. There we go. And we'll do it same thing we did on the other side. Just like pop this little interior piece down. So fiddly. Just be gentle. Best thing I could say when you're doing jobs like this is just be gentle. Don't rush it and don't force things. If it feels wrong, it's not going to feel right. So just be gentle with it. This one, I'm more concerned about, you know, harming the windshield than this seal. This seal's pretty shitty. There we go. Here's another one. We'll toss that out. Okay. So now here's the hard part is I need to get all this plastic out. Look at this degrading stuff. Remember guys, you guys like this channel, you guys like more tutorials like this, remember, go ahead and click that subscribe button. We love subscribes and we like to keep real life detailing on there. Come in here so you can see this over here, guys. Don't be shy. Okay. My main goal is I'm just trying to get all these plastic chunks out, okay? Because this is what's gonna cause the windscreen seal to not seat properly. There's some up here too. There we go. What I'm actually gonna do, guys, right now is I'm gonna clean the windscreen out here. I'm gonna go we'll go inside right now in a moment and we're gonna go get some glass cleaner. Look at that. Look at that. That was on there. That's crazy. That's crazy. Look at our pile of old. It's our pile of old. Okay, and this thing right here, I can scrape in here, but it's not harming the paint. See, it's like, I really don't want to harm the paint, but if you were using a screwdriver, that would suck. You'd be like scraping the paint, causing scratches in here. And then the worst part is if you're using a screwdriver, you're like scratching the paint, you're taking the paint off and you're going down to bare metal. And then when you go down to bare metal, you create a spot that can have rust on it. Because the whole point of that seal right here is to keep all of the, that whole point of this weather stripping that we're putting on, that we're changing out right here. This is the new one. Okay, the whole point of this is to make sure that the glue that is underneath here, because there's glue underneath, we don't want the glue to be exposed to moisture, okay? That glue needs to stay intact because that's what keeps the windshield on the vehicle. The way windshields are actually held on the vehicle is with like a super strong adhesive. So I really got as much as I could out of here. I'm just gonna keep scraping. I need to go use our blowgun in the back to get rid of this first, but I wanna clean this window first, so follow me. We're gonna go in the store, guys. It is hot out here. Let's take this. Whew. Okay, as you can see, I'm sweating out there because it's hot, and that's why I want to do some real life detailing here. Okay, so let's go grab some more tools. So I wanted to come and grab some glass cleaner. That's what's cool about working at a detailing shop is one with the TV. There we go. Boom. We'll grab some glass cleaner. And then follow me over here, guys. I'm gonna grab a blue microfiber towel. These are for glass, so this should be great to clean the window. These both you can pick up on our website, mastersonswax.com. Remember, anything you guys need, let's follow me outside. Anything you guys need, go to our website because we have the best detailing products just for you guys right here at our store. Also, we're actually at our Masterson's Car Care Factory store. Turn around, check out this cool store. Everything you need here. And we also got cool kits and deals and accessories. So if you're ever in the California area and we're in Anaheim, California, next to Disneyland, pop on over, say hello. I'm here almost every day. So let's go back outside and get some more cleaning going on. So let's take my glass cleaner. I'm gonna rip my tag off and I'm just gonna clean the glass really fast. Just so the glass is kind of clean. We might clean it again after we use the blow gun. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna clean the glass, then we're gonna go take the car around to the back of the shop and I'm gonna use the blow gun we have and I'm gonna blow out all of the debris from inside the crack. Okay, so if you guys notice, I'm actually trying to clean this edge very well. So I'm taking my glass cleaner and I'm cleaning the edge really, really, really well. And when I go in the back of the shop today, after I blow this out, I'm gonna spray glass cleaner in there, just like I am like this. And I'm gonna clean the inside of this channel really, really good. That way I pull out all of any remaining dirt because of all that dirt that's coming off in the channel. So I'm gonna clean the glass perfect right when I finish up the job. But what I'm trying to do right now is just get all of the excess junk out of this hole. So I'm gonna take the car to the back of the shop and get to our air compressor where I have a blow gun and I'm gonna blow out all of the little last chips so we get a good seal and our seal just looks amazing. So we'll see you in a moment. Okay, so now I'm actually back in the shop. I took the car to the back and we got our air compressor hose. We have a huge air compressor in our shop. It's like gigantic. And so I actually got one of our air guns right here so we can do some spraying. So come in, and this is what I wanted to do with the air gun. I wanted to actually go ahead and blow out all of the dirt and the dust and the little pieces of rubber that are like falling off and that are stuck in this channel. So I'm gonna take this and just blow it out from all the corners. There was actually a lot of dirt that came out on that. I don't know if you guys saw that, but there were some pieces of rubber that flew off. Okay guys, so now that we got the whole channel all cleaned out, we used the air gun, we blew out all the extra little pieces of rubber that were stuck in the channel, and then we used the glass cleaner to clean out any dirt. Now we're gonna install our seal. So I got our seal right here, and let's go ahead and position it on the window. And the one thing about installing the seal that you wanna make sure you don't do is break the glass. If you're forcing it on too hard, if you're using a metal screwdriver, you're probably gonna break the glass, and that's why this tool is really gonna come in handy. So if you can get one of these, get one of these if you're gonna do this job. Some people can wrap a screwdriver with tape. Don't do it, just buy one of these tools. They cost like $1. So let's go ahead and set this up on here. This is supposed to be a really annoying job, but if we can get it done easy, then I'll be really happy today. I'm gonna keep this camera actually running the whole time so you guys can see how weird of a job this is. This is one of those tedious jobs that really is kind of annoying to do. Okay, so I slipped it in there. And what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to just position it on the window in a way where I can work it in real easy. Okay, there we go. And the trick is to line up the corners at the top. If you get the corners lined up, you're gonna be pretty good on the rest of the job. Except you can see this is, look how hard this is. It's like lining it up is a pain in the butt. Okay. I'm actually going to unhook this side. I think it might be a little easier. There we go. So now the corner I feel like is the hardest part about this because the glass is like at an angle. And that's where this tool is really going to come in, because this tool, I also don't want to hurt this this trim right there, but this tool is like invaluable right now. It's like gold. And look at that, just shoves it in there perfectly. But that corner, ugh, that's the hard part. Now, if you get a new windscreen, they actually replace this part for you, but we're not getting a new windscreen. Nothing's wrong with ours. Ooh, look at that. We're getting close. There we go. Okay, now this is where the tool is like so valuable, is right here. Because as you can see, you need to push the new seal on. But as I'm doing this, this plastic is not gonna mar and it's not gonna harm the car. And ignore that this car is so dirty and we're getting fingerprints on there. We're gonna wash the whole entire car a little bit later today. This car is due for a wash. Okay, so I got that on there. Let's go ahead and try to move to some more areas on the top. I'm short. I need a stool. Hold on, guys. There we go. So I got a stool. This is going to help me reach right over and get this handled. It's like magically falling into place. So it's amazing. It's very satisfying. If you're doing this job, don't lean on the windscreen too hard. You could break it. Just a little FYI. But I love this tool. It's the best dollar I've ever spent. There we go. If you're detailing, you got to get one of these stools. They're just great, except right here when you're too close to the curb. So now let's get the other corner lined up. I think we're making good progress on this bad boy. I swear, guys, you guys watching this, the corners on this thing is so much of a pain in the butt. And it's like, you don't want to be rough with it because you don't want to harm the glass. It's like, you got to just be gentle and take your time with this type of stuff. Oh my gosh, it just clicked right in. It was amazing. I think that's looking fly. There we go. Okay. Now, I'll let you move over here, Mr. Camera Guy. Is it looking fly? Dude, that's looking way better, huh? Okay, I'm gonna pop open this trunk. I'm gonna finish this side over here. There we go. Now, the trick of this was to pull this back, if I remember right. We did this earlier. Just pull this back and we're gonna push this on. It's kind of like a reverse install of the way we remove this. And what I'm doing is I'm trying to just take this tool and I'm really just gently forcing the seal into the windshield or into the windscreen, the rear windscreen, and it's seating perfectly. This is an OEM BMW part, so there should be no problems with this fitting. There we go. And then on the bottom right here, we'll connect it up, and then I'm gonna push the bottom seal. Remember, this bottom seal on here there was no problem with this bottom seal, so I said let's just keep it and let's get this going, and I think this should connect. Okay, last side. Let's go ahead and get this side on over here. So I'm gonna push this on. Hopefully you guys can see this easy. And I'm gonna try to get this pushed in here first before I push it on. There we go. And now I'm gonna do some pushing. I got some glue on here, guys, actually, from this really quick. So let's go inside, let's clean this glue off because it's kind of sticking to the paint. So come inside the shop really quick. Let's clean this glue. Okay, this is a cart with all of our like extra products here. I got some super cleaner. I'm just gonna spray the super cleaner on this thing right here. And then let's clean this off. This is like windshield adhesive on here. It's really bad. Look at that, man. So hopefully we can get this off. Okay. There we go. Nice and clean as it's going to get. So let's go finish this job. Okay, we got this going now. Let's just go ahead and pop this into place. I'll start with the bottom over here and we'll get this all tightened in. There we go. Okay, I think that's as good as it's going to get. Okay, let's go ahead and close this. There we go. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take this, and what I'm doing is like prying it on. There we go. Yeah, check that out. That looks awesome. And look at that. That really does look awesome. It looks perfect now. We have that full rubber seal on the windshield, and we know that our windshield, our rear windscreen, isn't going to be exposed to moisture and dirt on the seal. And it looks amazing. Now, I know the window has so many fingerprints on it because that thing was a pain in the butt to get in. This tool made it a lot easier, but now the seal looks great. That's the one thing that was annoying me about this car. This car, even though it's dirty right now, we're gonna give it a wash afterwards. When it's clean, it looks so clean, especially since we did a full detail restoration on it. We originally put the sealant on this car back in November, and now the car just simply still looks fantastic. Once we give it a good wash, it's gonna look amazing. I didn't wanna wash it before this job because I knew we were gonna be leaning on it, getting dirty. There was adhesive that's gonna get everywhere. So I went ahead and made sure that I left it dirty for this job. And then today, right after the work, we're gonna give it a nice wash right before it goes back on the road. So thanks a lot, guys. Hope you guys liked this video. If you did, give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to click that subscribe button. Check out all the other videos you have right here on our channel. When you're doing one of the jobs like this, just remember, take your time, don't rush. You don't want to cause a big mess. The big mess would be prying too hard on the windscreen and cracking this windshield. So if you can, go ahead and buy one of these $1 tools. They're super easy, super cheap, and it's a great piece of insurance to make sure that you don't crack your rear windscreen when you're doing a job like this. So thanks a lot, guys. guys. We'll see you guys next time. Remember, click that subscribe button, click that notification bell, and we'll see you next time right here on the YouTube channel. I'll leave you with the best statement around. Have fun, stay clean, and keep on detailing. We'll see you next time.